Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this look right here using the It's My Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics palette. I know I've done a look using this palette before, but I really want to get into the habit and start using up products that I already have. Instead of going out every single week and picking up newer products, I want to use what I already have because I know a lot of us can't go out and splurge on makeup the way we want to. So if there are palettes that you have and you want to see a look, comment below. If I have it, I will definitely go and try to create something for you guys so you can make use of what you already have. I know it's hard nowadays because everyone is creating looks with the newest products coming out. So if you want to see products that you haven't seen in a while in newer videos, comment below, let me know what you want to see, and I will get on that. So if you want to see how I got this look using this palette right here, which I do believe is still available, then please keep on watching. So for today's look, I wanted to use the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics palette. I think this palette is still available and it's probably one of my favorite palettes, and I haven't gotten a chance to really use it as much as I want to. So I wanted to do something a little simple for you guys. I'm going to start off using the shade Angel, and I'm going to use my Fenty concealer buffing brush. You guys know I like using a larger buffing brush to lay down my first color. And I always really work the first shadow into my inner corners. Kind of bring it up to, just kind of buffing it up to my eyebrow. And you guys know I also have a larger brush over here. I'm sorry, a larger mirror over here, and I have a smaller mirror just so I can really see. So I'm really depositing this color in the inner corner. And then I'm going to drag it. So I'm really building this color. So it should look a little like that. Then I'm gonna go in with a smaller buffing brush. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna go in with Friday, which is this really nice purplish shade, and just apply this exactly where my crease is. I'm not bringing this as high as the first shadow, and I'm just gonna build this up until I'm happy with the color. I'm really working this color in. Take a little bit more, and as you saw, I started putting the most product on the outer corners and then pulling it in. By the time I get to the inner corner, there's not too much product, just enough to blend in really nicely with the first shade. So now that color's on there, I'm going to go in with the same Morphe brush, Connie, which is this purple right here. I'm just starting off with a little bit. And I'm going to bring that right underneath. And I'm really going to keep this color on the outer portion of my eye. And I'm just really going to buff this color in using circular motions. I'm going slightly under that the previous shade, which was Friday, just so you can see that shadow also. And I'm just going to buff this color onto like halfway of my eye. I don't know where my other flat shader brush is, so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to go with this color right here, which is Tiffany. Take a very small amount. And I'm going to put that right in the center. You know what? Let me see if I use my finger. Okay, so using my finger is a lot better. And I'm really keeping this color in the center. I'm just going to go back in with the brush, just kind of buff the edges. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Angel, and I'm just using a really small brush. I really want to get a lot of this color, and I'm going to pack this in my inner corner. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go back in with that color Tiffany, and I'm gonna just bring it all the way in. My fingers are not going to reach the inner corner, so I'm just gonna take my time and apply this on with the brush. Okay, so I think I want to go in with a little bit of Radiant, which is the highlighter, and I'm just going to take a very small amount on my fingers, and I'm going to tap this right in the center, just for an extra bit of brightness. So can you see that's with Radiant in the center, and that's with it without. So now we're going to work on the lower lash. I am using my Sigma Blending E25 brush, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of Friday. I'm going to really work this onto my lower lash line, and I'm bringing it all the way in. I'm also connecting the shadow from the lower lash line to the top. If you don't like this shape, then you don't need to drag out your shadow the way I do. I put a little too much. If you make any mistakes, just use a fluffy brush and just clean it up. So I made a mistake and I was able to correct it really fast. So you can leave your shadow like this. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Connie. And I'm just gonna keep this on the outer portion of my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a clean brush and just kind of buff out the edges. And I'm going to apply Radiant, the highlighter, to my brow bone. Okay, now I'm going to add the same color using a smaller brush. I'm just using a regular Sigma pencil brush, it's E30, and I'm going to work this into my inner tear duct. I really want my inner tear duct to be bright. I think I'm going to add a little bit of Moonlight also. So that's what it looks like with Moonlight, and that's only Radiant. If you want a little less intense, then just keep Radiant. I'm gonna go in, I like the way Moonlight's looking. If it's a little messy, just go back in with your blending brush and just buff out a little bit. So lashes and liner are already on. I couldn't find, I wanted to do a brown eyeliner in my waterline, but I couldn't find it. So I decided to go with a nude, and I don't hate it. I actually like it a lot. I don't really do nude in my waterline, but I think I may start to, just because I like the way it looks. I'm using the NYX Wonder Pencil. This is in the shade Medium, in case you were wondering. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. I'm going to use Tarte's Exposed. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to add this onto the apples of my cheek. And now for the highlighter, I'm going to go back in with the It's My Raye palette, and I'm going to go back in with Radiant. I'm going to go in with this brush. Like I've said in previous videos, I've been liking a more fluffy brush to apply a more subtle highlight. These highlighters though are not subtle. I'm using the smallest amount of product. And in case you're wondering, this was the side that had the blush, and this was the side that I added the highlight. Going to use a very small Morphe M508 brush. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to apply a little bit of Radiant on my nose. So the final step is going to be our lips. And I think I'm going to do a nude lipstick. I just picked up this lipstick from Maybelline. It's called Nude Embrace. That's what it looks like. It's super, super nude. So I may try that. And I think I'll use a little bit of Whirl. I have lip balm on, so I'm just mattifying my lips a little bit. Just, it's not drying, it's just so there's not, so my lip liner doesn't slide. So this is what the lipstick looks like. I actually like it. I'm debating if I want to do gloss. I'm going to add a little bit of my GlossBomb. So this is what it looks like with the gloss. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any requests, just comment below and let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.